Well, Dan Aykroyd, it has been many, many years since I have seen you. Many, many years and quite a few pictures ago, but it's fun to be able to talk with you because I just don't see any way that Ghostbusters can be anything but a big, big hit.
We feel very good about it. You know, it's just the type of movie for the summer, because the summer is a bright, happy, positive time of year, and this is what this film is. Although we do try to give you some thrills and scare you a little bit. Basically, I think the family can see it. We're safely within PG, and I'm very happy about that because I don't think this is my first release that's you know gotten a PG rating, and I'm pleased that that's happened.
Actually, though, you're making a brief appearance in another PG movie that's real hot right now, Indiana Jones.
Well, I thought that's what all this press was about. Told me it's this Ghostbusters thing. That was fun. That was basically, I took advantage of friendship with Frank and Steven to come in and say, hey, what have you got in this movie for me? And I just wanted to be a part of it and work with them, and they were great. They found something in the film for me to do,
You are the person who wrote the first draft of Ghostbusters, so
Correct.
I have to assume that the whole thing evolved in your head, in your imagination, right?
Well, let's say that the initial characters and the hardware, the sets, the designs, some of the special effects and visuals I conceived of.
What was your inspiration for just the general idea of the story?
I just felt that this generation of American humorists or comedians hadn't treated ghosts in any capacity really at all. Poltergeist was not a humorous film. It was a serious treatment of that subject matter. And humor and ghosts, cinema humor, film humor, and ghostly happenings have been linked for years through Abbott and Costello, the Bowery Boys, and Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin, Bob Hope. All these American comedians did ghost movies. So I thought, wouldn't it be great to do a really funny ghost movie today and take advantage of all the special effects, research and development that has been done? So just blending those two concepts, I came up with a first draft which, was vastly changed when I began to write with Ivan and Harold.
What is the cost of this movie altogether?
Well, the hard costs, if you're not counting actors' salaries and prints and ads, would be about $30 million. And then if you add prints and ads and actors' salaries, then you're talking about 40. But the hard cost was about 30. Now, that money doesn't go into a hole, or it doesn't go to film stock, or it doesn't go to buy, extra lights in the studio. It goes to labor. And right now, Hollywood needs this type of picture because independents and other groups are doing non-union movies, and it's bad for the trade. Some of the trades aren't working. Not all the labor in Hollywood is working. So a big picture like this makes the laborers very happy. I'm very popular with the unions out there. And, the cost is very high on many Indiana Jones in the mid-30s. Once upon a time in the West, 40, above 40, that's hard production costs. Cotton Club, same thing. The Natural, a sweet kind of small-scale movie in a sense. It's 26, 27.
Well, I think that you're going to make many times over the hard cost of the film.
I always hope that when I go into these things, I don't look to make money myself. I mean, if there's some gravy at the far end of the line, for me, then that's fine and dandy. But I don't worry about that. I want the studio to make money. They've hired me, contracted my company to produce an entertainment for them, and my job is to produce something that comes back and gets them their money back. So as long as Columbia gets their yield back, that's fine with me.
Okay. Well, Dan, wonderful to talk with you again. Enjoyed the visit very, very much. And congratulations on Ghostbusters. It's just one whale of a trip. I loved it. I loved it.
Okay. I'm
Great
glad,
entertainment.
Glad you liked it.
And we'll look forward to seeing you again, whenever that might be.
Well, we hope so.
Okay. Thank you,
Bobbie.
Dan.